Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn in Videos. Today we are going to learn how to create a C program to find the roots of a quadratic equation of a form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The roots are calculated by general equation, that is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. First we look into the basic steps to solve, then we'll check the code. First, our program asks the user to enter the values of A, B, and C. Now, before solving, we check if A equal to 0. If A is 0, then it's not a quadratic equation anymore. In that case, we simply stop the program. Next, we calculate something very important, that is the discriminant given by D equal to B square minus 4AC. Now, depending upon the value of D, we have three cases. Case 1, when D equal to 0. If D is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. Case 2, if D is less than 0, then the roots are complex and imaginary. And the third case, if D is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. Now let us start with the see the code. First, we include the necessary header files. So here we have included stdio.h, stdlib.h, and math.h. Studio.h is we are using this for standard input output operations. Standard library.h we are using this since we have used an exit function, we need to use this. And math.h, since we need to calculate the square root, so we need to use math.h header. Okay, first the program starts with int main. Now the next step is to declaring the variable. So now we are declaring a, B, C, R1, R2 and D. These are the variables that we are declaring, and the type of this variable is float. That means these can take values like 3.2, 4.2 and so on. Next we are printing a statement stating that enter the coefficient of A, B and C. We are using scanf function to store the values of A, B and C entered by the user. For this we are using %f, 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 comma and A, comma and B, comma and C. We are using 3%f since we have three variables entered by the user. Before doing any calculation, first we'll check what is the value of A. If the value of A is 0, that means it is not a quadratic equation and we are directly printing roots cannot be found and we are exiting the program. Next, if the value of A is not equal to 0, next what we are doing, we are calculating D. What is D? D is nothing but B into B, that is B square minus 4 into A into C. So we are naming this as D. Now we know that to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation, we have a standard formula, that is minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. So whatever inside the root, that is B square minus 4AC, we are calculating it separately and we are storing that value in D. Next, we are checking if the value of D is 0. If the value of D is 0, that means root of zeros. So what we will write? We will write the roots are real and equal. Okay, so now we are assigning R1 equal to R2 and we are calculating minus B divided by 2A. Okay, then we are printing the values of R1 and R2. Now, next condition is if D value is greater than 0, then we are printing the statement as the roots are real and distinct, and we are calculating R1, that is root 1 value, as minus B plus square root of D divided by 2A. As we know that what is D? D is nothing but B square minus 4AC. And here sqrt is a function that is defined in math.h. We can use this function to calculate the square root of any number. Next we are calculating R2 minus B minus square root of D divided by 2A. In next printf statement we are printing both R1 and R2. And the last case is if D value is less than 0, then we are going to print the roots are real and imaginary. And now we are calculating R1 as minus B divided by 2A and R2 as square root of fabs of D. We are using fabs of D since this B square minus 4AC will be negative, fabs will make it as positive. and we'll calculate this value, and we will be storing that in R2. And lastly, we are printing R1 I R2, and next second root is R1 minus I R2. Then we'll close the braces, then we'll write return 0, and we'll close the main flower bracket. Now we'll see the 4 cases one by one. First, if a value is 0, so now this will be the output. Next, if a value is not 0, then what we'll do? Then we'll see the next case, that is when d value is equal to 0. This time it will print the roots are real and equal. Next, we'll see if d value is greater than 0, it will be printing the roots are real and distinct, and this will be the output. Now, last case, if d value is less than 0, then it will print the roots are real and imaginary, and this one will be the output. If you have any queries, please comment it down. I'll be happy to solve your queries. And if you like the content, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if possible, please do share with your friends. That's it for today, guys. Keep learning and keep growing.